Allegations that the Metropolitan Police spied on the family of Stephen Lawrence won't be investigated by the police watchdog, the IPCC. They say, although the claims are serious, there's a lack of evidence. Our reporter Nick Beak is outside Scotland Yard now, and just remind us about those allegations, Nick.
Well, Riz, they made a big impact. The Prime Minister described them as absolutely dreadful, and they led the Lawrence family to call for a public inquiry. You may recall it was last month that the Channel 4 programme Dispatches, as well as the Guardian newspaper, ran an interview with a man called Peter Francis, a former undercover police officer. He claimed that he'd been told to look for dirt on the Lawrence family following Stephen's racist murder in Eltham 20 years ago. In other words, that the Met had tried to smear the Lawrence family. Now, after those allegations were made, the Met referred this case to the police watchdog, but today the IPCC has said that the evidence isn't there for them to investigate, specifically that Peter Francis hasn't replied to invitations from their investigators to talk to them about the allegations. In a statement, the Deputy Chair of the IPCC, Deborah Glass, said this: "While the allegations are serious and indicate potential grave misconduct, there is as yet no information or evidence to support them, and the fact that the maker of the allegations is unwilling to talk to anyone in a position to investigate them means that their credibility cannot properly be assessed at this stage." These claims will, though, be looked at by two separate investigations. The first is looking at the activities of undercover police officers over the years. The second is led by a senior lawyer and will look at allegations of police corruption during the first murder investigation.
But Nick, the IPCC is investigating a former senior officer over other allegations to do with the Lawrence case.
Yes, this is Sir Norman Bettison, who until recently ran the West Yorkshire force. He was chief constable there. The police watchdog will look into allegations that 15 years ago he tried to undermine a witness who was giving evidence in the Stephen Lawrence inquiry. Remember, that of course looked at that first murder investigation. It's claimed that Sir Norman commissioned a report on that particular witness. The IPCC said today that in doing so it had been both inappropriate and intrusive. Riz.
Nick from Scotland Yard, thank you.